This video here is all about Lean Peak. It's a bottle of supplements promising something, I'm assuming by lean, having to do with weight loss. And it's a black bottle with some yellow writing and some white writing. And it's one word, Lean Peak. And this is something I'm saying, it's called an advanced GLP-1 daily support for appetite, cravings, and weight management, I believe is what the bottle says. And this is something that I see going around online with scam marketing. I'm not saying the company behind Lean Peak has anything to do with that. I'm saying it could be an affiliate, third party, whatever the case. I wanted to show you what I found because you maybe saw a video like I did with scam marketing with deepfake AI generated audio, video, whatever. And that means manipulated lip movement with AI generated audio. So let's take a look at this video I found here. Again, this is about Lean Peak. If you're looking for Lean Peak reviews and complaints, Lean Peak with Consumer Reports, other information about that. Hopefully the information I'm providing you here will be helpful in determining whether or not you should order this. And my advice will always be to go see a doctor if it's a product where you can't find information about who's the founder, where is it bottled, all that sort of stuff. Normally that stuff is difficult to find. Let's hit play on this right now.
What I'm about to show you might be the most important thing you'll see this year.
Okay, so first, Dr. Phil McGraw has nothing to do with this, nothing at all. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed Lean Peak supplements, Lean Peak pills, Lean Peak for weight loss. So just know that. Anyone famous you see in this video is going to be a deep fake with AI generated audio. That means, again, manipulated lip movement with AI generated audio. And anyone giving testimonials might be a deep fake as well, or a paid testimonial. This is a scam video. Absolutely. So go see a doctor. Don't think that this Lean Peak product is going to have miracle properties, because it is not.
A few months ago, this guy right here, Charles Clark, came to me because he couldn't take it anymore. The obesity, the judgment, the looks, the shame of not fitting in a chair at a restaurant. He was done. And now he's 240 pounds lighter. He's got more energy than he's had in years. And his doctor took him off 3 different medications. But here's the crazy part. No Ozempic, no surgery, no starving himself, no gym. Just a simple homemade recipe that's now known as the coffee jelly hack. After that episode, Charles followed the coffee jelly hack for 8 months straight.
So that makes me think that maybe that is going to be a partial AI video of them with coffee and with little cubes of jelly or something. Again, they call this the coffee jelly hack or whatever he just said. Whatever it is that he said is not a legitimate, that's not a thing that's real. The recipe promise in a video like this is a hook. It's a lie, but it's also a hook to get you to watch the entire video, because you think they're going to reveal this hack, this recipe, right? And they never are. The coffee jelly hack recipe is not real. You will not find anything. The coffee hack for weight loss was something that went around in previous years that also was not real. Just pour this stuff in your coffee, or take this pill, take a drop of this with your coffee. It's going to help you lose weight. It's not going to. Those people who marketed those products, they never revealed truly who they are in a very meaningful, easy to find way, where they bottle their products, what the studies are behind their products, because it looked like it was just someone trying to make a quick buck. I mean, obviously, it's not, you can't put something in your coffee and it's a coffee hack. And the videos also promise, no diet, no exercise, or you don't have to go to the gym anymore, and all these miracle promises that don't make any sense. Let's watch some more.
A recipe that costs less than $2 and activates your GLP-1 and GIP naturally. The exact hormones that kill your appetite and tell your body to burn fat instead of store it. The same ones Ozempic and Mounjaro try to replace with needles that cost $1,500 a month. Charles did it for less than the price of a coffee. And, well, here's what happened. So, Charles, 240 pounds gone. How does that feel?
Honestly, I got my life back. Last week I got on the floor and played with my daughter for the first time in 5 years. I fit in airplane seats now. I coach her soccer team. I go to theme parks with my family. And my daughter told me, "Daddy, you're not tired anymore." That's everything.
So if you're watching this, don't go anywhere, because after what I just witnessed with Charles and the hundreds of messages I've gotten from people saying this changed their lives, I've decided it's time to expose the coffee jelly hack live right here on this stage. In just a few seconds, you're going to see it with your own eyes. The exact step-by-step, the ingredients, everything you need to start tonight, and why it's becoming a phenomenon among Hollywood celebrities who are ditching those overpriced pens full of side effects for this simple morning ritual.
Again, no hospitals, doctors, universities, famous people ever endorse this. This is not a real thing. The coffee jelly hack is what it's called, coffee jelly hack. And they claim that Dr. Phil McGraw has involvement. He doesn't. This is scam marketing for a product called Lean Peak. So again, if you're looking around online for Lean Peak supplements, Lean Peak reviews and complaints, Lean Peak for weight loss, stay far away from this. Go see a doctor.
What you're about to see right now, you won't find this anywhere else.
Okay.
You're literally about to get the same results as those weight loss injections, but naturally, without the side effects, without the needles, and without draining your savings every single month. But what I'm about to share today, this is different. This isn't another diet. This isn't willpower.
Also, Dr. Phil has not had his Dr. Phil show like this, his talk show, in years, nor is Dr. Oz. So this makes no sense because this is supposedly like a new product, but he hasn't been on the air with his new show. He's a show somewhere else now, a different network, like an online only network or something like that. This is just silly, right?
Or this isn't eat less, move more. This is a breakthrough that's helping
that looks like AI.
Lose 13 pounds.
A little too smooth, a little too weird looking. Yeah.
4 pounds in 3 months.
Yeah, that's AI.
No starving, no gym, no expensive injections. The secret, a simple morning ritual that flips a switch inside your body. The same switch those $1,000 pens are designed to trigger, except this costs less than $1. And once you see how it works, you'll understand why so many women are waking up lighter every single morning.
I've been an athlete my whole life. I thought I knew everything about my body, but after 40, nothing worked like it used to. Then I tried this coffee jelly hack, 13 pounds in 2 weeks, without changing my routine. I couldn't believe it.
That recipe you taught me, Phil, it was the only thing that actually worked out of everything I've ever tried. And trust me, I've tried everything. I dropped 3 dress sizes in just a few weeks. That's why I kept telling you.
That's AI.
To share this live.
Completely AI.
People need to
Adele.
see this.
So I accepted the challenge, and I thought, who better to start than someone who's lived this transformation? That's right. I invited Adele here tonight to share her story, how she went from hating her reflection to losing 64 pounds without dieting.
What kind of AI are we about to see here?
Adele, tell us everything.
I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. This is the
That's clearly the Graham Norton show. I'm pretty sure. Why would he be talking to her on that show? It's hilarious. These scammers are just not.
first time I'm talking about my weight like this. Publicly, no filter. I'm not here as a Grammy winner or a superstar. I'm here as a woman who spent years at war with her own body. You've known me for a long time, and you know that one of my biggest, most public battles has always been with my weight. But what you don't know, while I was smiling on...
So anyway, we don't need to talk much more about this. This is something called Lean Peak, and there's scam marketing behind it. And there's no evidence that it's the company who makes Lean Peak behind the scam marketing. But there's also, it's difficult to find information about what's going on with any of this in terms of the company or anything anyway. And I noticed on the page that's trying to sell this, they accidentally didn't change one thing. This used to be called Burn Slim, and they left in one little key indicator of that. But the bottle, of course, says Lean Peak, but it used to be called Burn Slim is basically what they've revealed here by accident, which is kind of funny. And it says FDA approved on this unofficial page for the product, FDA approved. And again, this is not the Lean Peak official website where I saw this. This is a scam website. And my advice will always be to go and find a doctor to ask questions and get advice. Never to just trust stuff like this and just buy stuff, because it could come with a money back guarantee that isn't actually going to be honored if you go through a scam funnel or any website or whatever, right? Could come with hundreds of dollars of subscription fees per month. And did you know you were signing up for a subscription? No, but sometimes that happens. It happens more often than not. And a bunch of other stuff. You know, I am looking here, and I noticed one of the pages here that I showed part of, at least for the video, mentions an email address. And it is, if I can bring it up here, contact@leanpeak.com. But I looked up leanpeak.com, and I don't think that's even correct, because that's a different website. It's a non-existent website. It was registered in 2015. Any other products called Lean Peak or Peak Lean have nothing to do with this. So don't bug companies that have nothing to do with this. And let me see if I can find anything else on this page. No, not really. That's pretty, okay. The terms and conditions link does not work, nor does the privacy policy, nor is return policy, nor does contact us on this page. Now, the purchase button is definitely going to work, because that's how they make their money. And yeah, this is okay. It goes eventually to a website where you can get Lean Peak. You can buy Lean Peak. And on that website, They offer it without the Dr. Phil thing. So it looks like an affiliate maybe is violating something. And that is what's going on here. I did want to look here. Yeah, there's an affiliate ID after that. And that's not good at all. So that's what I found here. Hopefully this information that I'm providing you is helpful. Go see a doctor. Don't trust these things to be miracle products. Actually, I'm sorry. The website getleanpeak.com does mention Dr. Phil. So yeah, that tells you a lot, doesn't it? And that's the website where it's being filtered through to go and buy it. Now, other websites might pop up in the future. And, like for instance, let's see here. I'm noticing on the bottle, it says Lean Peak and it says Largo, Florida, 33773, but there's no mailing address. That's very trustworthy. Made in the USA with globally sourced ingredients. Where? There's a phone number here, 323-287-3217, and contact at getleanpeak.com. So Lean Peak reviews and complaints, Lean Peak customer service phone number, Lean Peak customer support phone number. I hope that this is helpful information. On this page, getleanpeak.com, I do see working links for terms and conditions and other stuff, which is, I guess, nice to see. I don't know. I did want to look for one more thing, and then we'll wrap this up. I wanted to see, maybe it's on this page. Okay, I have an address here. It's some sort of a fulfillment center, if I had to guess. I'll look up, I know you can't see my screen, but I'll look up the mailing address here. Yeah, it's like a warehouse. So the mailing address I found is 11870 62nd Street North Largo, 62nd Street North, Largo, Florida, 33773. And it looks like just a shipping facility. So it's not necessarily where they make the product. It could be a fulfillment center, or, where they ship it to and then ship it out of or whatever. So I hope my videos helped you. Lean Peak, reviews and complaints, Lean Peak for weight loss. Go see a doctor. And thank you so much for watching.